So we talked about viewing individual files in a commit. Now, sometimes we will want to see the complete snapshot of our project at a point in time. In these situations, we can check out a given commit, and this will restore our working directory to the snapshot stored in that commit. So our working directory will look exactly like an earlier point in time. Let me show you how to do this. So here in our log, let's say we want to restore our working directory to this commit over here. So I'm going to copy this. Now we run git checkout and paste the commit ID. We get this warning saying you are in detached head state. What is this? Well, this is one of those Git concepts that frightens a lot of people, but it's actually very simple. Let me explain it to you. So let's say here are the commits we have created so far. The first commit is on the left and the last commit is on the right. So as you can see, each commit is pointing to the previous commit. This is how Git can maintain history. Now, all these commits we have created so far are part of what we call the master branch or the main line of work. We'll talk about branches in detail in the next section, but for now, what you need to know is that in Git and many other version control systems, we can have multiple branches to work on different stories in isolation. Every Git repository has a default branch called master, which is the main line of work. In some other version control systems, it's called trunk. Now, the way Git represents branches is using a pointer. So master is pointing to the last commit we have created so far. So as we create new commits, master moves forward to point to the last commit. Now, because we can have multiple branches, Git needs to know what is the branch we're currently working on. To do that, it uses another special pointer called head. So head points to the current branch we're working on, in this case, master. You've seen this before. In our log, you can see head is pointing to master. And this item is in front of the last commit. So as we create new commits, these two pointers, head and master, will move forward. Now here's the thing. When we check out a particular commit, the head pointer will move to that commit. This is what we call the detached head. So head is not attached to a branch anymore. It's pointing to a specific commit. In this situation, we should not create new commits. We should only view our code. Here's the reason. If we create a new commit, that commit will be added over here. Now, at some point, we have to attach the head pointer to a branch. Now, there is a problem here. This commit that we just created is not reachable by any other commits or pointers. So it's like a dead commit. Git checks for commits like this periodically and removes them to save space. So we're going to lose that commit and all the changes included in it. So when we are in the detached head state, we should not create new commits. We should only look around and make experimental changes. That is why most of the time, the terminal window changes here. Now in my terminal window, you can see we no longer have master here. We have master ~9, which means we're 9 steps before the last commit. Now, if we run git log one line, we don't see all the commits we had earlier. Those commits are kind of invisible. And over here on the top, we only have the head pointer. We don't see the master branch. To see all those extra commits, we have to use an additional option called all. Now look, master pointer is in front of the last commit, but the head pointer is here. It's not pointing to master anymore. Now, to attach the head pointer to the master branch, we type git checkout master. Now, as you can see, we're on the master branch and we can create new commits.